So I am hoping I don't screw that up and say Sin City Scraps, because I've tried so hard to do it the other way around for so long. Yes, it is a better name, and the whole works is going to be all good in the long run. So, but those are the stamps I'm using, and et cetera, et cetera. Couple quick things. What am I thinking? Oh, look for a design team call for Robin's Nest in the next couple of weeks. So if you want to be on a design team, that's going to be coming out. What else is going on? Oh, 2 weeks from now, we're going to be starting our journaling class. And I love their Robin's Nest stuff rocks. So if you love their stuff, definitely look for that. Look, if you are not part of my group, and I apologize, Peg, I did not give you this link, the link for all things Terri Sproul. If you're not part of that group, that's where I put a list of everything that you will need for the journaling class if you want to play along. So go look at that. It's not a big list, and again, I'm going to help you out with coupons. And if you can't get something, guys, don't feel stressed about getting stuff. I think the most important thing is some type of journal. If it's handmade or bought, I don't care. Make sure it's nice, thick paper. You know, that's important because we're going to be doing a lot of techniques on top of the paper, so the paper will have to absorb the water and not get, start falling apart on you. So you want to make sure you have good paper in your journal. You know, a good pen. If you don't have markers, crayons, you know, anything that you want to use. I also like acrylic paints and, you know, a paintbrush. Again, cheap stuff. Thank you, Robert. That's the group for All Things Terri, that All Things Terri Sproul that Robert just put up there. So if you want to, if you're not friends with me or part of that group or however that works, you know, add yourself to it, and we will make sure that you get all the supplies. So don't kill yourself on spending a lot of money. I'm going to help out. What's the name of the group? The name of the group is All Things Terri Sproul. You are a genius, Robert. Has very little on that list, but we'll be there. Yeah, like I said, and then it's not going to be where you work along with me. It's going to be like we did the Altered Books, if you were with me on the Altered Books. I'm going to be doing a project, and then you do it during the week or whenever you can, you know. And the more you post, the more chances you're going to have a really cool prize at the end. So I'm going to give a prize to things. Yes, All Things Terri Sproul is the name of the group on Facebook that has the list of the supplies in it. Gesso is probably another one that I think is really important to have. And that's because of one of the techniques we're going to do is I'm going to actually, one of the very first projects we're going to do is I'm going to actually have you write your things that you, in your book, and then we're going to gesso over it. And yes, you can make your own gesso. It's Gesso. If you either YouTube it or something like that, you should be able to find something to do that. That's okay. I just wanted to make sure you knew how to spell it, so when you looked for it, you got it right. It does sound like it should be gesso, Jesso, but it's not. It's Gesso, exactly. You never know. So, and then it will be either white or black, and I'm probably going to suggest white because you'll probably get more use out of white gesso in the long run. And as far as acrylic paints, whatever your favorite colors are to use. Try to refresh blue. Usually that makes it go. Yeah, black is a little harder to find. Black and clear are two of my other favorites, and I actually do own all three of them, but you don't necessarily need them. The clear is actually very cool because sometimes, you know, if you put something down, like say it's a watercolor or like Tim Holtz's inks, and you know if you're going to go over that with more watercolor, it'll spread the inks. Well, what you can do is once you stamp, you can put the clear gesso over it, which will seal everything underneath it. And because it's clear, there's no problem. Then you can add more stuff on the top of that. So, you know, very cool. And again, Michael's 40% off coupon. Love the 40% off coupon. Okay. enough of the, yes, there's the Robin's Nest blog, or that's the Robin's Nest website, and the blog is chatteರಿಂgrobins.blogspot.com. So you could go over there and check out and watch for the, yeah, clear gesso is a fun toy once you start discovering it. It really is. I have to admit, I really like it. So you've been warned. It's an addicting little toy, but not necessarily to have for our project, okay? Just that would be what I consider a nice to have. Okay, getting everything ready here, and I'm about to switch cameras. And we will start working. Okay, any questions before I switch? Oh, Peg is helping me out tonight, so Peg will be putting all of the questions up, or all the links up, and then, I always do this backwards. Oh, I did it right. There it is. If you have a question for me, you put it over in the chat room, and you put it all in caps for me, please. Helps me see the question so that I can get it out. May Larson is also here for me, and she is helping out on that translation for that lovely language of Spanish that I can't speak. Because I can barely speak English. And if you haven't heard about the horrible news in Boston, please say a little prayer for all those if you believe in any type of God. Oh, yeah, that sucks, Liz. I don't know what to tell you on that one, but I understand. Okay, let me switch cameras and let's hope everything goes right. Ready? Everybody keep their fingers crossed. Looks like everything's going so far so good. Looking good. Okay. Okay, we are doing cards with movement from the company that I got these cards from is the Paper Cut. And it's papercut.com. Yes, so far so good. It's papercut.com. There's their logo right there in the corner. Right there. And these are, oh, I bet that does look nice if crystal lacquer and the graphic 45. I've done a lot of stuff with graphic 45s and the crystal lacquer. So they have multiple different types of cards at this company that are kind of already pre-done for you. Now, when I ordered mine, I ordered everything in white, but they have colors. So if you like to make cards and you like to have things that are interactive, this is a great way to do cards that are interactive without having to do a lot of work. So this is the first one we're going to use tonight, and it's called the Inner Stair Step card is the name of it. And when you get these cards, you do get 25 cards. Now, 2 weeks ago, I told you that when you get these cards, that there's one inside of it folded, and to keep that one in there, and to pull out a new one and fold it, so that you don't have the, I am a person who finds it easier to look at something and follow it than it is to do directions, even though there is directions on every single card on if it's a mountain fold or a valley fold or what you need to do. So if you're a visual person, and I'm a visual person, the card that comes in the kit that's already pre-folded for you, leave it pre-folded. Let me show you an example here. See, in the card kit, it came pre-folded. See, that one's pre-folded? I'm going to leave this one folded for myself, and I pull out a new one and fold that. So I always have, there is going to be a coupon code for Paper Cut tonight, yes. So I always have one pre-done for me in advance, already folded. Okay. I pulled out this one that's called the Inner Step. And this one, when you fold it all up, it looks like, see how that looks? So it's kind of, so there it is sitting down. And there's the center step. And again, I bought these all in white, but you wouldn't have to necessarily. You can buy them in colors if you want. So what I'm going to do with mine, because it is just white, and that's kind of boring, because, you know, I didn't know what I was going to do at the time. So I'm going to do a real simple technique that is a resist technique using a spray. This particular one is from Stuart Superior. It's called Memory Mist. But you can use any. Yes, these are already cut and scored for you. So all you literally have to do is fold them. So it makes it really easy for you. There's no directions. That's what I liked about them. Yeah, super easy. I know, I like that. And like I said, if you're not if you're, have trouble, they fold one for you. So all you have to do is pull out the next one, fold it, put this one back away, and you don't even have to look at the directions. That's me cheating. Okay, I'm going to use a spray, and you can use any kind of sprays that you like. These particular ones is from Stuart Superior. It's called Memory Mist. I am a fan of these ones for one particular reason. They don't have any glitter in them, and they don't get clogged as easy. So that's why I like these over some of the other brands that are out there. But use whatever you have at home, including making your own mist. Making your own mist is super easy. It's a bottle, spray bottle like this. You put a drop or two of a re-inker in there, add some water, mix it up, you have mist. It really is that easy. So you don't even have to buy them if you don't have, if your money is tight, or you, like some of you ladies live too far from the, a place to go get some of your own done, to go buy the supplies. Make your own. And what I'm doing here, you can't really see it, as I'm using a stamp from Sincity Scraps. It's off of their rosette. And I'm just using some embossing ink, and I'm going around and just randomly stamping this image. I think I got enough there to start. And I'm going to emboss these in white embossing powder. So this is a white embossing powder. And again, doesn't really matter what brand you use. All embossing powders are pretty much the same. Except for I did talk to you about, during one of our classes, about Tim Holtz's distressed powders. Are probably one of the ones on the market that are a little different. And if you weren't at the class, the difference that Tim Holtz's embossing powders do is they have a release powder in them. So what you will do is you make sure you shake them. I don't know why I'm stamping on the back of this. Oh well, no big deal. I wasn't thinking, I was talking to you guys. If you're using Tim Holtz's powders, you would make sure you shake the bottle, meaning the little jar that they come in. And the reason you want to shake them is because the release powders do settle to the bottom. And that, once you stamped and embossed it, then you just take your finger and rub off the excess. So I'm quickly just embossing these. And I use white, so you're not going to see a whole lot on here. And there's a reason I'm using a white. Because I'm going to do like a resist technique. Okay, I know this is really hard to see, but I have, oh, you can kind of see it. I've stamped and embossed this flower image, and I just did it around the outside edge of the card. So you can kind of see the white in there. See it? Then I'm going to take my little spray box. Oh, there it is. I always use a spray box just to keep my area just a little neater. And I'm going to spray this, and it'll resist everywhere that the white is. So this is a great way to get color on your cards without spending any money. Okay. So check that out. Doesn't that look pretty? Then you do want to take a napkin and you want to just go right over the areas that the white is, and it'll take away all the excess ink. Oh, I like the way that looks. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? What color is this? This is called Margarita from Stewart Superior Memory Mist. Margarita. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, love it. So how quickly did I take that simple white card and turn it colors? I know, super easy, huh? And I love that rose. Isn't that rose beautiful? It's one of my favorite. And that's off the Rosette set from Sincity See, I almost said it. Sincity Stamps. Almost did it. I caught myself. Okay. Now, also, she just came out with a brand new set of stamps called the Romance. And all of these images were on that plate. Let me come in there for you. And what I did is I stamped and embossed them in either gold or silver. I know, aren't those pretty? I want to show you this one a little closer because that one's so pretty. Look at the detail in her stamps. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this one's really pretty too. And I love the lion. Isn't he cool? Look at the detail in that lion. Okay. Now what I was thinking about doing was I was going to, on my step stool here, I was going to take the angel, put him in the back, trying to make sure you guys see this, like that. Then I was going to put the lion right there. And then this is either going to go down there, or I have this really cool Angels Fly on Wings of Love. I was thinking about cutting that apart and laying it all around there. I know those are fabulous, aren't they? So let me grab some adhesive. And we will get to putting that together. So look how easy this card's going to come together in no time at all. So, first one, I want to glue this one to, actually I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm going to put this one on first, down there on the bottom. And you know me, I use whatever I have on my desk, and guess what I have on my desk right now? I have a glue stick, so that's what we're using. And put the lion on next. Love the detail in that lion. And you want to, when you glue on these, you want to put them on the, see that bend right there? So you're going to put that, you're going to glue it to the back like that. See that? So I glued it to the back. Everybody following that? Tape right in front of me? You're right. Tape's right in front of me. Didn't even see it, Blue. Thank you. Isn't that funny? Okay, I'm embarrassed. And the tape would work so much better because I love my tape. This tape is from Alter Pages, and that's alterpages.com. They have an amazing bunch of stuff. They just got these new stencils in. Oh my God, guys, you've got to go see the new stencils. I already ordered a bunch of them because I had to have them as soon as I seen them. Got to go see the new stencils. Yes, this tape is amazing, and that's why I normally use it most of the time. And you can get it over at Alter Pages. I do have a coupon for you guys at the end for the Muse box. If you could throw that Muse box up there for me, Peg, I'd appreciate it. The Muse box is a club that you can join, and they do something 4 times a month, 4 times a year. And if you become a member of the Muse box, you get a discount over at the Alter Pages. So you kind of get 2 for 1, which kind of really rocks. And I'm going to get you a free membership if you want to be a member of them. Oh, look. Look at how cool that looks. I like you. Okay. On that same plate, it says, Angels Fly on Wings of Love. Now, even though it's a stamp like that, think about tearing your stamps apart. It doesn't have to be one long piece. I don't have room for one long piece. So what if I go in and I cut this apart and use parts of it? So let me see here. I want angels. So I'm actually going to cut each word out. You guys can't see this, but I'm putting my glasses on because I'm blind. So I can actually cut in between the words. Angels fly of wings of love. Okay. I'm going to put angels. Yep, there we go. Gonna like this one. So look how quickly this card's going to come together. Love how this looks. I'm happier than it was in my head. Don't you love when that happens? Angels fly. Hi, Rick. Got out of school early tonight? Are you sure? Did you get spring break this year? You get spring break? You get spring break? Yeah, you get spring break in college. What am I thinking? That's the originators of spring breaks. Angels fly. A month ago. On wings? Yeah. Did you do anything good for spring break? Go to Fort Lauderdale? Well, that's good. That's even better than going to Fort Lauderdale. Enjoying the love of your life. Wings. Okay, I like this card. Check this out, guys. Look how cute this turned out. Oh, love it. Love it. Isn't that cool? Did I lose you? You guys frozen up? Oh, good. You scared me there for a second. All of a sudden it was like dead. Oh, good. Isn't that, and look how simple and quick that was. It took us no time at all to make. Because it's all pre-done for us. So look how, there it is folded. And then somebody could, yeah, I like the steps too. I think it's very cool. You don't necessarily have to, your instinct is to cover this with paper. I didn't even have to do anything. I just covered it with inks and stamps. Like the, see that? Thank you. Yes, paper would be nice. Absolutely. Okay. Putting that one to the side. Now this one is very similar to that, except for it's a side step. So it's very simple. 25 people in the room or 25 minutes. Yes, that's what I'm going to do is the dresser card. How funny is that? Okay, getting out all my parts here. Yes, you read my mind. I'm doing a dresser. Dresser card. That's funny that you call it that. I've seen this done too. Again, this is one that comes into a package like that. There is directions on the back side on how to fold it. If you're having problems with the folding, again, one comes folded. Leave that one folded and just take out the next one in your thing. So here's my folded one. And I'm going to pull, I have another one that I pulled out that is, all I have to do is go in and fold it, and there it is, done. Quick and easy. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. 32 people in the room, that's not too bad. Okay. Now, as somebody just said, the dresser card. You know why? Because this card fits perfectly to make a little dresser. So watch this. I've already pre-cut the paper. I'm going to put 3 little drawers in right there. See that? See the little dresser? Isn't that cute? Okay. Now what I was thinking about doing was, where are my dewdrops? Using dewdrops. Where are my dewdrops? For my, where did my dewdrops go? For my little handles, but I can't seem to find my dewdrops. They're not on my desk. Hoping I didn't take them out in the living room because I was doing something. Okay, we will just figure it out as we go along here. Okay. So first I'm going to do is build my little dresser. I cut out a piece of paper. What I did is I actually measured this piece and then found a piece of paper to make my basic design. Then I'm going to take my three little drawers, and the 3 little drawers again were just made out of regular cardstock, and I just found a brown, you know, like a cream, like more of a wood color. Hi, Debbie from New Zealand. But Australia's pretty happy because they just won the Masters over here. So I'm going to make my little dresser drawers here. And you can go in and make more detail if you want, or less detail. Yes, I'm showing you guys my drawers. Too funny. I'm just using double-sided tape from Altered Pages. And I didn't do a very good job at measuring that out, but we can just adjust it. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect anyways. Now on the side here, I was going to use, I love the dress forms or mannequins from Sincity Scraps. Now what's really cool about Sincity Scraps mannequins is they all have a front and a back. I said scraps, didn't I? Stamps. Thank you, Annette. So, thank you. It is still under scraps on the website, but it'll soon be changed. Anyways, you can stamp front and back, and they match up perfectly. See that? So you can make a really cute tag or something if you wanted to. But what I'm going to do, this is actually another one of their stamps. I stamped this onto vellum, and I embossed it with a really red embossing powder. And I'm going to cut this stamp in half because her wings fit absolutely perfectly behind this mannequin. So what I'm going to do is again take my double-sided tape from Altered Pages and put some tape on the back here. Add my wings. I'm going to need more tape than that. Hold on. I know, isn't this going to be cute? I love these stamps from her. And these stamps are probably one of her best sellers. And I do have a coupon for Sincity Scraps tonight. I did it again. Sincity Stamps tonight. The dewdrops are by my tape. I hope. I think they're out in the living room is where I think they are. Still not enough tape. So anyways, these are one of her best-selling. I've got a great coupon for you guys from Sincity Stamps tonight. And it's one of the best, but it's only... Yeah, I'm actually thinking about that because I'm thinking they're right out in the living room. But I'm not sure if he knows what dewdrops are. Look at that. Look, look, look. Isn't that cute? And actually, I'd like to put a dewdrop right there, too. I do have one sitting on my desk here. But it's only a clear one, and clear ones just don't show up as well. So look at that. Okay. And then this is another one of her new mannequin stamps. It's not really a mannequin, but it's a new stamp. I know, I love the red, too. Yeah, I might. And then I cut out, I did another one in the same plate of stamps that these wings are in, is actually this little butterfly also, so I did one of those. And then Live, Love, Laugh is also one of her stamps, and I just stamped it and did a quick die cut. And this is actually one from, I think this is either Lifestyle Crafts, which is also quick cuts, or it's Spellbinders. I can't remember right off the top of my head which one it is, because I have both in my house. So my thoughts on this one were to put that right there, obviously. Going with the dresser form, I kind of wanted to have a lot of clothes. Yeah, Sincity comes pretty quick. Yes, they have oh, that's right. They have a pre-sale going on right now on some of their new stamps. And the pre-sale, when they're on sale, are only $13 for a whole plate of stamps. That can be as many as 20 stamps, guys. Awesome price. So definitely think about that when you, and then I was going to put this right there. And her back there. Her right there. And then that right there. And that'd be done. So let me glue all that done. See, again, pretty quick to do. Granted, I do have these things pre-done for us. And with this being front and back stamped, remember that I glued that back? Oh, sorry, I don't mean to go out of the camera. Oh, Brad, that'd have been really cute. That would be really cute. Since this is going on the back one right back here, since it turns over, you can see the back, so it still looks clean on front and back. Just brads or buttons, all of that would be really cute. This is a matter of what I have in close vicinity of what I am doing. Because since I have to put this, yeah, I love my dewdrops. What are you being a pain about, Jinka? Contact who? Donna? What are we talking about? About the stamps? You're trying to contact Donna at Sincity and you can't get a hold of her? What I want you to do is she is having trouble with her email. We were talking about that today, matter of fact. So what I want you to do is drop me an email here on Facebook, and I will get that information to her and we will take care of you. Okay? No problem. I apologize we're having problems. That's one of the reasons that she's changing the name and the site, and it'll be done by next week. So hopefully real soon here, life will get back to normal. Put that little butterfly there. And look at that. Now, granted, I got to put the little drawers on. Yes, isn't that cool, the bust? I really like the bust too. So isn't that cute? So real simple. I know. Once you get the drawers on there, even if I just had a black pen, would look good. Sorry about that. You know, just make my own little. Right now, we'll just make a, just to give it some dimension. There we go. And it would look better with dewdrops on it or something. This would be very cute for a new mommy. And again, before I put it all together, I could have went in and sprayed the card or put more paper on it or whatever you want to do, you know, to make it, to dress it up a little more. But isn't that cute? And all folded up, it looks like that. That would be very cool. I agree, Robin. Exactly. Dresser with a closet on the side. Isn't that cute? I really love that card, too. So again, this is another one of their cards that they have pre-made for you. You know, you don't have anything to do. It took me no time at all. It's very girly, I agree. And I'm not a very good girly person, but really think it's cute. Okay, I'm going to attempt this last one. And this last one is a little more in-depth, and I hope I get it correct, to be honest. And it's called, this one's scaring me a little bit, I have to admit. Oh, a tool chest would be an adorable idea. I didn't think about that one. This one is called the Magic Card Kit. Okay, Magic Card Kit. I've actually got a coupon for you, and I don't know off the top of my head what the, thank you, Peg, what the prices are on that, but I do have a coupon for you guys, so let's see how I do on this one. This one, I have to admit, has me a little stumped on if I got it all correct. But what you do with this one is you're going to stamp. Thank you, Peg. You're going to stamp 2 images. The first one goes onto acetate. Acetate that comes in the kit. And it's going to be just in black and white. And you're going to do it with StazOn because it's acetate, as you all know. You have the stamp too. I love the stamp. And then you're going to stamp it again onto the white cardstock that they give you and color the image in. Okay, following me? And it tells you to lay the transparency on top of the colored image and tape it up at the top, which I've done. Next thing it tells you to do is to find something to make a pull. So what I'm going to do is use this as a pull, and they say to glue it to the back of the cardstock. So let's try this. Now I have not made one of these cards yet. So I'm taking the 5th that it all works out, okay? I have not made this yet. Oh, I put adhesive there. Oh well, stick that right there. So I put some double-sided adhesive up on top here, and then what I did is I cut out this image out of, regular cardstock, and I'm going to use it as my pull. So I'm going to adhere that to the top of this card. And now I have a pull, something to pull it out. Then it says to put the transparency, put this flap right here. Let me pull out here, guys. Take this flap and put it so it looks like this. So the image is upside down. That's what it's telling me to do. Then it says to fold it in. So now you have the image showing through the front. Then it gives you this little template that you're supposed to make a slider with. This is the part I'm a little confused on. So I made my slider, cut that out, and then it also tells you to cut out another piece and fold it 3 times over, and that goes around your piece that they give you. Tons. You're bad, Blue. And then it says to adhere that little slider together. So I'm just going to use some double-sided tape here, and I'm going to adhere that together. Pull that over, and that's going to act as a slider. Okay? Okay, now I'm hoping I get this right. It said to have stopper on the bottom, if I remember correctly. I'm going to cheat a little bit and go to the directions because I got to make sure I get this all right. Yep, slider goes down the bottom. There is, when you cut this out, there is a stopper. See that? So that's where you want to do your stopper. And it says to adhere this down to this flap. So we're going to do what they tell us. And it says to put only adhesive on the 2 little flaps that are at the end. So I put adhesive on both little flaps. Hoping this all works out. Gluing down, gluing down. Okay. Now it says to glue this to this. But how does it say to glue that down? Do I... Stamp side to plain brown slip on. Okay, so I'm going to put adhesive again on just these 2 little pieces. Hoping I got this right. I really am, guys. I love when you guys get ideas from me. And again, I could have fancied the front of this card up, but I just didn't. I think they're going to put adhesive on that. I think. I don't know. This card, I gotta admit, the directions did confuse me. And I think once I do figure it out, I think I am going to make a video. Because this card was a little confusing to me. Flip this over. It says to adhere that down. And then it says to adhere that down. So let's see if I get it right. We're going to all pray that this card turns out okay. If it doesn't, I'm taking the 5th in advance. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong or right. Okay. Now if I do it right, I should be able to pull this up and see I'm not doing it right. See, I knew something was wrong. Oh, the one bad part about this tape. Once you have it taped down, it's taped down good. Oh well. I'll fix that. Maybe don't adhere that down. I'm not sure how this works. Glue that, glue that. It should pull. Oh, yeah, okay. That's what you don't do. You don't adhere. Is that adhere? Yeah. Okay, so once that is done, see how it comes out and goes magical? That's the magic part. Pretty cool, huh? So that's the magic. So you could go in and put a stamp in here that might say happy birthday or something like that also right there. So that's how that one works. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, let me switch cameras and start giving out some good stuff. I have so many good coupons for you guys. Any questions? Oh wait, any questions before I switch cameras? Nope, nope, no questions. Okay, good. See, I got my glasses off before you seen it. Because I'm old. Okay. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Because I want to stop the recording before I give all these great coupons out. Good night, Lee. You sure you don't want to get these coupons? If you need the coupons, just get a hold of me later, Lee. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording and then give coupons, so hold on. Thank you again for joining me this week. I hope you enjoyed Cards with Motion. Fun cards that have movement or just aren't just the ordinary cards. The Paper Cut Company is an amazing group of cards, so check them out and join me on a regular basis on Tuesday, because if you were joining me live, you'd have got a coupon for that company. So join me next time. Next Tuesday, we are doing 3D flowers. I'm going to teach you multiple different ways to make 3D flowers. Then the week after that, we're going to start journaling. So yeah, 3D flowers, yes. Week after that, we're starting journaling. So if you are not a friend of mine on the in the group All Things Terri Sproul, that's where I have all the supplies for the journaling class. So if you would like to join me on that, definitely, you know, check that out, and that can help you out. If you have any questions on how many, on any of the supplies, let me know. Okay? So, thank you again, and I hope you join me next Tuesday as we do 3D flowers. Talk to you then. Bye.